Hi everyone. I thought I would quickly do, well, it's probably not going to be real quick, but it'll be as quick as quick. It's not going to be like a 2-minute makeup, but it's going to be quick. I thought I'm just about to do my makeup and I thought, you know what, I'll just record it and then I can upload it to any social media that I want to. And that way also any of the consultants that want to share it and use it can as well. So I'm going to start with there's an awesome pack in this brochure, the Holiday Beauty Surprises. Sorry, it's back to front. Which consists of concealer. Now, concealer, by the way, our concealer has a brush on the end. You might not be able to see that so well. There you go. There's a brush on the end. And comes in light and medium and is water resistant. The other thing I'm going to be using is our... I'm playing. There we go. That one there. The Mineral Foundation Powder. Now, the thing that's great about this one, I will explain to you as I'm using it. But just take note that it's got two parts to the compact. So your little sponge in the top stays dry and bacteria free, and there's little air holes in the back that help it breathe. So I'm going to get started. Oh, and the other thing that comes in the pack is this gorgeous, so smooth, so like yummy brush. So this is fantastic for blending out and application and blending out. So there you have it. So we have the, oh, and it comes with a gorgeous gift bag as well. You can quite see that. I've got one of them here, so I'll grab it in a minute. So all three together, now for free, the brush is actually for free. All three together is only $49.90, which is awesome value. So let's just go for it. What I will do first, however, is put on some concealer. So just to minimize those bags. Oh, now, by the way, I did cheat a little bit to keep things quicker. I've already put eyeliner on and I did one eye with mascara. Can you see that? So one eye, the other eye hasn't, just because I wanted you to be able to see the difference. My eyelashes are actually quite fair, and so it's not really obvious. God, that was really close up, wasn't it? Sorry about that, guys. But you can definitely see the difference from one eye to the other. What I should have actually done was left eyeliner off of that eye as well, but I just didn't want you to be, you know, sitting around waiting for me to do eyeliner. So anyway, I'm going to cheat a little bit and use my magnifying mirror. So just using a bit of the concealer under the eyes and in this darker area here too, just to help light. Now, I don't tend to do that full-on concealer thing down through here because I want to give lift to my cheekbone. And so by doing that, it actually tends to, yeah, wash it out. So instead what I do is I actually tend to put a bit of concealer down here and just down through here. So you can see the difference that that makes. And it uses less concealer as well, but it doesn't sort of drown that out. So that's why I prefer it. Now, going to use, I'm going to be using our beautiful brush collection as well today, which I will tell you a little bit more about as we go. So this one here is great for applying liquids. That's what it's actually for. This one is called, let me get the name of it, Flat Buffer. So you can see already that is lifting my eye area and brightening it up. And remember to get in here, because when you darken here, it draws your eyes closer together. So we want to lighten through here as much as possible. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is working with my brush. Now you can use this damp if you want to. I actually, it's funny, when I was younger, because my skin is quite oily, I used to like applying this with a damp applicator and then it would dry really, really matte. But I'm finding as I get older, the really, really matte is not a good idea because little fine lines tend to show up more. So you want to keep more of that dewy appearance to your skin. So that's why concealer around your eyes is better, a liquidy one, because it keeps that area dewy rather than dry. So I don't ever really powder up around there. So just charge your brush a little bit and on we go. Real quick and easy. Get rid of those glasses marks, take off. I had moisturiser on my skin too, which is probably why I looked a bit shiny. So I hope you're all having a fabulous day. So just through there, blending it out. Did you notice that I started in the center of my face as well and kind of went out? And the reason for that is I've got a couple of freckles, and most of us have fairly good skin through here. It just tends to be maybe a bit uneven in texture and whatnot. So try that next time, rather than you know, doing foundation all over kind of thing. It means you don't have to have that issue with the line, the demarcation line. That having been said, if you're wearing the correct foundation color for your skin, you shouldn't get that anyway. So now if you have any other little marks, so I don't know if you can see it all that well, but I have a red spot here, so I'm just going to pop a bit of concealer, and another one here, just a bit of concealer to blend that out. And I noticed one over here too. Getting more and more red spots. These ones are just little broken capillaries, but I'm not quite sure what that one is. I just happened to notice it before. Okay, so quick and easy. That's concealing and foundation done. The next thing I'm going to do is work with, so as I was saying, that gorgeous pack there, real quick and easy, fabulous when you're away. It does have the little, now the colour I'm using, by the way, there's 6 different colours. The one I use is Toffee. I do go lighter in winter because my skin goes lighter, and especially because we've kind of, when we had that lockdown scenario, we weren't able to, the first one I mean, not the 2-day one, we weren't sort of going out as much, and it was winter, so you tend to get paler. But the thing I love about this is when you're going out, it's great because you've got the mirror, you've got this one here that you can just, so instead of carrying the brush with you, you've got that and you can just powder off and take off any shine. This is great for those of you that like doing the baking, so like baking your makeup. That's another a video, so if you want to know about baking and what does that mean, certainly drop a comment and I can help you with that. But this is great for baking. It really is a foundation and powder in one, so you can use it over the top of a liquid and set your makeup, or you can just use it as I have today on its own. I love this one when I'm in a hurry. So, okay, so that's that. Now, the next thing I'm going to use is this one here, which is our gorgeous, this is my own, so it's probably should have given it a nice clean before I put it on the screen. So this is, I'm just going to take the little brush out. There's a little brush that sits down in there because I won't be using that. The little brush is handy when you're out and about, but I like to use my professional brushes. So this one here is a gorgeous compact. It does come with the sheet that tells you what's what. We've got highlighter, bronzer, 2 blushes and 4 eyeshadows. So I'm going to start with the bronzer, and I'm going to still keep using that brush that I was using before for my concealer. So what I'm going to do is just pick up a bit of the bronzer on the side. I'm not putting it straight in, I'm just picking up a little bit on the side, and I'm going to just pop a little bit to give definition to my cheeks. I'm hoping that this is working well because it's not quite the same looking in a phone as it is in a proper mirror, and because I'm considerably not great eyesight these days, I like my magnifying mirror. Now the other thing you can do is just with what's left, just to help minimize that little bit of what they call jowl, I call loss of elasticity, just to help give that more, you know, streamlined look to the neck. Now the other thing that you can do is add a bit to the tip of your nose if you are like me and you want to be able to minimize, and you can come down the nose. So we're doing a bit of contouring here, folks. The other thing you can do with the bronzer, I'm still using the bronzer, the other thing you can do with the bronzer to give that sun-kissed look is to actually bring it up around the hairline. Leave this section here though, because we still want that to look bright and light, but we just want to give that sun-kissed appearance through there. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is work with the blushes, and today you can see I've got a corally colour on, so I'm going to go with this colour here, which is a bit more of a peach corally colour. The other thing I'll just point out is that the whole compact is actually what we call flow, and what that means is it doesn't present as warm and it doesn't present as cool. They really are true flow colours, which means they suit everybody. I'm yet to put this on someone and it doesn't suit, so So what I'm going to do is work with our big brush, which is powder and blush, so you can use this one for powder and blush. And I'm going to pick up just a bit of that more pinky peachy colour, and I'm going to pop it just through here, just over the top of that bronzer, just to give myself a little bit of colour. Now I actually quite often, when I'm in a real hurry, will use that on the orbital bone as well on my eyes. So I might actually just show you that on this eye here. See how that just picks up, and you've got a bit of colour there, and what it does is softens that orbital bone as well. The other thing that you can do is use your eyeliner. I quite often do this when I'm just wanting to do a very quick and easy makeup. And what I'll do is just take a bit of the eyeliner up through here, and fingers were invented first, and I just smudge that in a little bit, and it creates just a really soft sort of, almost a smoky eye, but just a really soft bit of definition to the eye, and yeah, helps with minimising the you know, if you've got puffy eyes or anything like that, helps to just give a bit of definition through there and balance out the orbital bone against your actual eye socket. Okay, so next thing we are going to do is work with the highlighter. So I'm still sticking with my big blush powder brush. I'm dusting off the excess colour, so just to get rid of that, and I'm going to come over to my highlight colour, and I'm just going to tap that through there, and just go over that a little bit too, you can, depending on what look you're after. But I just love that this gives a nice highlight to the skin. The other thing you can do with that one is just through here, just to help lift that area through there. Now, a lot of girls will do the nose thing. I don't, only because I really don't like my nose. I want to minimize my nose, not make it bigger. So anywhere that you add light or highlight will bring forward and make it obvious, whereas not full on obvious, but more obvious. Whereas if you work with darker and shadowing and shading, that actually helps to minimize and bring it back, which is why we always see, you know, contouring happening on the orbital bone around here, etc. So yeah, so that's good. The other thing you can do with the highlighter, which I like to do, is just using the very tip of your brush, just across your lip there. And what that does is accentuate the Cupid's bow and gives your lip appearance a slightly fuller look as well. Now, the other thing that you can do is, if I'd done this earlier, what I could have done, well, actually I haven't put any colour on this eye yet, so what I can do is show you, using the tip again, and just actually take that under my brow and just create a bit of highlight through there. There is that can be used as eyeshadow quite easily. Of course, you can always use the trusty blender for the eyes and put that through there as well. So, and even just down in here a little bit, just to keep that area light. Okay, so there you have it. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is work with the eyeshadows. And I'm going to pick up, where are we? Actually, I might work with that one still. I'm going to work with that bigger. These are double-ended, by the way. I'm just going to put my glasses on so I can properly see which ones I'm doing, and to make sure that I'm actually looking. Oh yeah, we're on the right track. Make sure that that's, I put the, because I couldn't see properly in that, I put the bronzer a little bit too dark, but you get the gist. Okay, so this one here is double-ended, so you can see that that one's quite firm, small and firm, and this one is also firm but bigger. And these are great for application and smudging, so for getting that blended look. We also have in the brush collection the eye blend and line, so you can see that this one's more of a sort of fluffy, you know, larger but fluffy. That one's great for blending. And then we've got a more angled, defined, quite firm brush, which is great for doing under eye lining. You can use this one through the brows, use it for getting, you know, more specific and defined things happening. So 6 brushes in 3, plus the foundation applicator and blender, and then the powder and blush. And it also comes with the sponge blender, and a gorgeous makeup bag that is that neoprene wetsuit material. So it's fantastic because you can just throw it in the wash, and yeah, easy to keep clean, and it's black. I don't know how many makeup bags I've gone like, oh, just bin it because they get dirty eventually, you know. So it's nice to have a black one. I'm really enjoying having a black one. Okay, so back to the eyeshadows. So I'm going to pick up, as I was saying before, that one there that's got the soft blending, and that one there. So what I'm going to do is pick up this darker colour. Just charge my brush. Actually, I'm sorry guys, I'm going to have to use this because I can't see properly in the phone. And just blend that through. Of course, this does come with a applicator, so you can use that as well. And just a little suggestion with a tip, see how easy that goes on? Just a little suggestion or a tip is when you are doing a heavier makeup, like a more smoky eye with real definition, I would actually do eyeshadow before anything else. I would prime and do all of that. I didn't do priming today because I really just wanted to kind of keep this simple. But normally if I was putting my makeup on in the morning and wanting it to last all the way through to, you know, late evening or even, you know, early evening or whatever, I would definitely use primer. And the other thing that I would highly recommend for really getting your makeup to last all day is our setting spray as well, which you spritz over after. So as I said, I just wanted to keep this one just to show you how easy and great this is to use. So I've used that one as a highlight. Then we've come in with this darker one in the crease and in the orbital bone. The next thing I'm going to do is just give a bit of shimmer. So I'm going to pick this one here up, and I'm using that other brush now, and we're just going to create a little bit of shimmer through there and highlight into towards the nose, out towards that darker area. And the last thing I'm going to do is actually just to kind of marry this through with what I'm wearing and also try and match this eye, is I'm going to go back, so get rid of that darker colour. I'm going to go back to my blush and just pick up a little bit and pop it through there, just above that orbital bone, just to blend some colour through there and give it an extra pop of colour, but also, you know, blend them out. And but you can see, I mean, that's still very effective doing that. If you feel a bit scared to do it with a big brush, there's no reason why you couldn't do the same thing with a normal brush and just pop that through there. So blush can be used as eyeshadow as well. Absolutely no reason why you can't. So there you have it. We've used the bronzer, the highlighter, this coloured blush here, and two of the eyeshadows I used today. So quick and easy. Finish off with your eyeliner and your mascara, which, as I said, I've kind of already done. The very last thing I'm going to do is lip liner. Lip liner makes a big difference to your lipstick staying put and lasting, and giving definition. As lips are the thing. You've all seen it. You've all seen the girls that are getting the injectables and you know, using products to help you know, give fullness to the lips. I must say, I'm so impressed with our lip plumper. I've been using it since earlier this year when it first came out. Let me think. Can't even remember when it came out now. Anyway, it was just prior, I think, to all of the COVID stuff in March. And seriously, love it. You would use it a couple of times a day. Initially, I really recommend using it 3 or 4 times a day, and then just at least use it morning and night. And if you want to pop it on prior to, you know, retouching up your lipstick during the day, then, you know, do that as well. But it's made a huge difference to my lips. Not only do my lips feel better, they look so much better. I was starting to get a really thin top lip, and my bottom lip was you know, a bit non-existent as well. So I might actually pop up a before and after in the comments after I've loaded this. So lip liners, a little bit of a trick is to find your top point. If you've never used lip liners before because you're not quite, you know, you're worried about going outside the lines, top, and just do a little arch. Same on this side. And then down below, the lowest point, And then it's just a matter of joining the dots. So now the other thing, I'm just using the nude, by the way, which is why you possibly can't see it all that well. So from that one down to the peak, or down to the dip, I should say, and then same thing, just following the lip line. Now, if you have a slightly uneven lip shape, which sometimes can happen, you might have one side fuller than the other, or maybe your top lip's not, which is in my case actually. My bottom lip now, where I'm with using this lip plumper, has become fuller than my top lip a little bit, which was always the case. It's just become obvious again. So what you can do is just go slightly on the outer, not on your skin, because that's not a good look, but just slightly on the outer. And then if you want to give them a more symmetrical look, when you're doing your bottom lip, when you're doing your foundation, go completely over the lip that you want to minimize, and then do your line just slightly inside of your lip line, and that'll create a more symmetrical look. But I don't mind the fact that my bottom lip's a little bit fuller. It's at this age I'll take what I can get. And the other thing that works really well is actually putting lip liner all over your lips, and that will give a lot of durability to your lipstick as well, so it lasts even longer. And then during the day, as you're drinking or whatever, you know, cups of tea or water or whatever, and your lipstick does slowly start to come off, it still gives that impression that you've got quite a strong lip happening, so it's really good. Now, I am in love with our light up lip glosses. We've got 3 new colours. I will just show you, we've got a red. I did do a live on these not long ago, but can you see they've got a light, and they've also got the mirror. So really, really handy for when you're out. This is a fabulous red for anyone that's scared of red, because it's not a strong colour. I'll show you on the back of my hand actually. It's not a strong red, it's just a really lovely soft. And I'm not a red girl, and I actually feel comfortable wearing that. So for those of you that know me know that it's very rare to see me in a bold lipstick colour. I'm usually a nude, so or a, you know, soft peachy pinky. I'm a spring, so I tend to kind of go more into the like warmer. What am I trying to say? Like you know, your warm, slightly warm nudes, soft pinks, peaches, that kind of thing. This one here, the nude, I'll just pop that on the back of my hand. Oh, beg your pardon, that's not nude. That's the one I love, actually. That one is called, I always forget the name of it. These have just been released, so I'm still learning. Pink Parfait. So I really, really like that one. That's the one I'm going to pop on in a minute. This one is the nude. And you can see that it really, like, it's really just a hint of colour, which is great. Now, the thing that glosses are good for as well is when you are going out and you want to travel light, carry one of these. It's got the mirror, it's got the light, makes it easy to apply anywhere. But what you do is a strong lip before you go with your lip liner and your lipstick, and then just take that with you, and that will, whenever you want to reapply, quick and easy, and you've got the benefit of, it'll just kind of reinvigorate that lip colour. Now, this is mine, so I can use it on my lips. It's not my tester. I just love that colour. I hope that it's showing up well in, you know, when it's on social media. So there you have it, girls. And normally, like, if I wasn't doing a lot of talking and explaining the products, honestly, I get my makeup on. What I've just done today, I can get on in like 5 to 6 minutes tops. If I'm doing priming and, you know, taking more time and doing perhaps a liquid foundation as well as the powder or whatever, then yeah, sure, it can become a 10 to 15 minute job. So if you ever want any help or suggestions with your makeup, perhaps colours, if you are wanting help choosing colours, or how to do contouring, and what is baking, or how do I use a primer, anything at all, honestly, please just reach out, and I'd be more than happy. We can do a Zoom type scenario, not a Zoom, a FaceTime, or I can come to you. So whatever works for you is what we can do. Just quickly before I go, I just want to show you this gorgeous set that's available in the catalogue at the moment, which is great for gift giving because it's beautifully boxed. and really, really soft as well. So it comes with the little blending applicator as well as the brush. Great for handbags because they're a good size. So I'll quickly just tell you some prices. So that compact is available for $34.90, which as you can see is 45% off. How gorgeous is that? That gives you a little bit more of a idea as to it as well. Eyeliners are on sale at the moment. Mascaras are on sale. Pretty much, actually everything I've used today is on sale. So if we start with the brushes, you can see that they are 40% off for $69.90, and you get everything. Everything I've spoken about, the neoprene bag, all the brushes, the blender. The other thing is the mascara I used, $19.90, which is 50% off. The eyeliners are all on sale for $15.90, which is 40% off. That is all in that catalogue there. Everything I've spoken about so far is in that catalogue. Oh, tell a lie. No, it's not. Didn't mean to fib. This compact, this one here, is actually on sale in the December brochure, which looks like that. Unwrap. Happiness. We also have lots of lipsticks on sale. In fact, all of our lipsticks are on sale, and the company have even released 2 gorgeous new colours in beautiful gold componentry to match this little guy. And the lip glosses are all on sale as well. Now you can get one for $17.90 or 2 for $29.90. Great stocking stuffers. Get one for yourself, one for a friend, or just keep them both for yourself. Anyway, thank you so much. As I said, if there's anything that I can ever help you with, please just touch base. Call me. Ciao.